Hello Clouders, I hope you're doing well today and I hope that your plants are growing beautifully. My name is Marie and in this video we are going to learn different ways of decorating our own plant container. I will be using two different types today. So the first one is a ceramic little container pots like this. I found this one at the dollar store. And I will also be using a cup because maybe you already have a cup at home, or you can also use a plastic container, like an empty container of a yogurt. Maybe you can recycle container that you already have at home. The only thing is that the container needs to have a little hole under it, like this. So those ceramic pots already have a little hole, so that's perfect. But if you decide to recycle something like this, like the cup, you need to ask your parents to make a little hole under. You can make it with a little scissors or a little knife, but please ask your parents to make the little hole for you. Again, we're going to learn different way of decorating our plant pots, and we are going to use materials that maybe you already have at home or that are easy to find in a dollar store or even a grocery store. So basically we can decorate our plant pots with anything and we can make art with anything. So let's create together. Let's start. Drawing on your plant pot. You're going to need a Sharpie or a permanent marker. I'm using a black marker, but you can use different colors if you want. Simply draw the pattern or design directly on the pot. If you plan on drawing a complex design or you're not sure what patterns to draw, you can trace your design with a pencil beforehand. Painting on your plant pot. Step 1. Have each of your colors and materials ready on your working surface. You're going to need acrylic paint. I use acrylic paint because it is resistant to water. You're going to need a small brush, a bowl of water, paper towel, or cloth to clean your brush between each color application, a plate or surface to mix your colors. Make sure you're working on a surface that is easy to clean. Step 2. Mix your colors if you need. Step 3. Paint your design directly on your plant pot. Tips? For more complex design, or if you're not sure what you want to paint, you can trace your design with a pencil first. For more vibrant colors, add white paint as a first layer under each color, or add some white paint directly in other colors. When you're done, you could add varnish to protect the paint from peeling over time. Petals collage. You are going to need colorful or white papers. It can be any types of paper you want. You're also going to need scissors and scotch tape. Step 1. Cut the petals in the paper of your choice. Colorful paper, newspaper, or even magazine. Tips. Trace the shape of the petal with a pencil before cutting it. For similar size of petals, fold your paper several times on itself and trace the shape you want on the paper and cut along the tracing. Step 2. Stick the first row of petals with scotch tape by starting with the top of the pot. Step 3. Keep adding rows of petals from top to bottom. Step 4. For the lower row, fold the petal in half and stick the bottom half of the petal under the container. Stick the upper half of the petal on the side of the container by rolling the scotch tape on itself and hide it under the petal. Decorating with tissue papers. Step 1. Cut the tissue paper in little pieces in the shape that you want. Step 2. Mix a little bit of water with the white glue. Proportion should be 2/3 of white glue and 1/3 of water. Step 3. Apply the glue on the container, a very thin layer. Step 4. Apply the tissue paper on the glue you just applied. Step 5. Apply some glue on top of the tissue paper on the container. Make sure to spread the glue so it becomes see-through. Otherwise, you will see white spot when it dries. Step 6. Repeat the step until the container is completely covered. Tips. You can add glitters on top of the layer of glue before it dries. Step 7. Wait 1 hour to dry. You can paint and draw on top of the container after it is fully dried. Decorating with pipe cleaners. Step 1. Place the pipe cleaner around the container and twist it in the back so it's nice and tight around it. Tips. You can use hot glue to place the pipe cleaner. It will allow you to keep your container for a longer period of time. If you decide to use hot glue, please ask your parents for assistance. You can also use tape to stabilize the pipe cleaners around the pot. Repeat the same step until the entire container is covered with pipe cleaners. This can be a little tricky. Don't hesitate to ask your friend or parent to help you. Step 2. Place stickers on top of the pipe cleaners. Hi again, clouders! I hope you enjoy learning those different decoration techniques in this video. I show them to you individually, but you can mix them up if you want. You can do some drawing and painting together. You can do some collage, petals with some painting and drawing. Same thing for the tissue paper and the pipe cleaner. You can all mix them up and make your own unique plant container. So I hope you have fun with this and hope to see you soon.